Greetings from Rideshare Hartford. I wanted to discuss the Mystro app today and what I think of it. So basically what Mystro does is it automates the decisions that you would make with Uber and Lyft. So you can have both apps on at the same time, and then it has certain criteria. So if you get a ride from one app, then it'll automatically shut the other off. And you can set various criteria based on based on what you want. I think there's a number of things. I'm just trying to think of them off the top of my head, but certainly what class, you can choose what class you want. You can choose what the surge is. You can choose how long you would wait for the second app to turn on. You can choose, I don't know if you can choose distance. I don't think you can choose distance. It's nothing that you wouldn't be able to do on the app can you do on Mystro. It just automates what you can do on the app. But one thing that it's missing right now is the destination feature, which is why I haven't used it a whole lot, because I use the destination feature a lot when I drive. I could see how it would be useful for something like when you're riding a surge, and I described it in my I described riding a surge in my Yukon video. Basically, that's how I drive when I'm in Yukon. So basically, what I call riding a surge is you wait for the surge to go up to a certain number, and then you start taking rides at that surge, and you try to make them as long as you can. And because Yukon is the kind of market where the surge is constantly, for a period of hours, constantly spiking up and down, that you try to gap the low points with long rides. So anyway, I think that this app could be great for doing that, because then instead of having to look at your app and wait for the surge and time it just right, you could literally just keep the app on whatever, 2x, 2.5x, whatever you want, 1.5x, and then it'll just automatically take the first ride. There's also less room for error too. I think I made an error a few weeks ago. I don't know if it was just Uber screwing me over, or if I actually did this in error. But I was waiting for one of the concerts at the Xfinity Theater to come out, and I was waiting for surge, and I thought I got a 2.5 surge, and so I took the ride, and then I was disappointed to find out that there was no surge on that ride. And so in the event that that was a mistake, this is another way that you could take human error out of it. So you could set the surge that you want, and then the app will automatically accept the first trip you get that's at that surge. And again, the app just automates everything. It doesn't do anything other than that. So in the event that you did set your surge and you were getting other trips, you would not be accepting them, so it would affect your acceptance rate, is what I'm trying to say here. So and the other thing cool about this is you get to try 10 free trips a week. So what I would do is, hey, if you want to check it out, click on my link, download the app, and check it out. Check out these trips. Do your 10 trips a week and see if you like it. And if this app works for you, then I would sign up for. They have a sweet deal on the early subscription, especially if you're a regular driver. That would probably be your best bet. Another thing about this, and the obvious thing about this, is it makes driving a lot safer, because you're not handling your app. I mean, before I started driving for Uber, I never handled my phone in the car, but now you constantly have to turn on apps and turn off apps and change settings and click on buttons for rides, and things shut down, and then you have to reboot them, and so a lot of that hands on your phone is taken away with this app. So for nothing else, it makes ride sharing a lot safer. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in checking out Mystro, please click on the link below, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Ride on.